Hello there.
Hi, and welcome to a new movie review.
A new review, and we're switching things up because I started this one out.
Yes, he's starting this one out. So tell them about it.
So we went to see this new movie in theaters. This is our first horror movie that we saw in theaters of 2024. Not Night Swim. Not super hyped about that movie yet, but we'll probably we're gonna check it out eventually. But this is a slasher film, and it's not one that was really that got a lot of notoriety, or I didn't get talked about a lot, like for promotional. So this one I think is in select theaters, so check it out. I don't think it's in every theater, so make sure it's in a theater near you. We had to go see it in a certain theater to watch this one. But I'm glad we did. This was a fun little slasher to start off the year.
Yes.
Again, another holiday themed slasher.
Yes.
I think I probably said Thanksgiving almost because it kind of reminded me of Thanksgiving a little bit.
It's Thanksgiving vibes, I
Yeah, it kind of felt like that one if you'd seen the movie from last year, Thanksgiving, which was totally great by Eli Roth.
If not, it comes out January 30th.
Yes, so definitely rent it or check it out on streaming or whatever. Buy it, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to encourage anyone to just buy some movie they haven't seen yet, but it is a really good movie. This one I think is really fun too. It's Founders Day as a title, and it starts out with these girls that are going, that are kind of in the middle of the town's election for mayor, and then after these two girls who are in a relationship, there is LGBTQ relationship themes in this movie undertoned. They go out to this bridge where they're trying to be like cute, and they're having like a moment, and they're trying to talk about, the future relationship. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's like this bright like light that like shines on them from like this big truck, or whatever, and then they think someone's like trying to like spy on them, whatever. Because there's one girl who's the mayor's daughter. Or one of the mayor-elect daughters.
Mayor-elect daughter, yeah.
He's not the mayor yet, but he's running for mayor, and it's his daughter. So she's out there like trying to like talk to the person, like be all tough
like
on this person,
taunting
the killer. So it's the killer. So the killer comes out of the car, and it wears this mask in the poster. With a powder wig.
It's kind of creepy.
Kind of creepy mask.
It's a really good mask.
It's actually really cool.
I want it.
Actually, it's pretty cool. And so he just gets in the car, and then all of a sudden, she like goes towards him. He gets her, and he starts taking the he has a gavel, like a judge gavel, if you know what that is. Like a little hammer that they use. It's all wooden. They use it to like pound on like the jury like stand.
Yes.
The jury stand, whatever. It's one of those things. And he takes it, just like whacks the shit out of her and kills her. And then the girl that was at the bridge, because I don't know, did they disclose they were in a relationship? Were they girlfriends? I don't know.
I think they were.
I think they were girlfriends, but they were dating, one of the two, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the other girl before she like got like attacked by the killer, had locked her up with this, like, it was supposed to be cute. They she locked her to the bridge, and so she's like stuck there, and she manages to last minute somehow free herself from the lock and run away from the killer. And then like they find out about like her disappearance or something like that, whatever.
Yeah. She runs through the streets and like screams, they killed her. Oh
yeah. Oh, that's it. The girl that survives.
Before we go on, spoilers, by the way. If you don't want to know what's going on with this movie, don't listen to the rest of it.
Yeah, don't. If you don't want to know all the spoilers like we always do in these videos, do not watch this video because we're going to tell you everything.
Yeah.
We're going to spoil it all.
So anyways, flash forward. We get some... We're not going to go into too much detail, but we get some pretty awesome deaths. We're going to basically go through the deaths.
Real quickly before we do, I guess to sum up the rest of the movie real quick, just...
Yes.
After the events of what happened, basically what's happening now is a lot of people start to slowly get like offed one by one, and this one girl, the one girl that's like the girl that survived the opening scene, is our main character in this movie.
Yes.
And she is basically trying to kind of find out what's going on. Meanwhile, there's like all this like kind of tawdry like violence and insulting and assaulting like people of different groups for the different like the two candidates for the two mayors, and they're both crazy, and especially the one guy is very violent and hostile.
They're all angry in this movie.
But all the characters are just violent and angry. So it does kind of like lead you to believe who was actually killer and what would the motive be, because it's almost a puzzle, because everyone just is bitter, angry, kind of scary, and mentally disturbed.
Yes.
So
they're all crazy.
They're all kind of scary, and so
so mad.
So yeah, so that's what's going on, and everyone's dying. So we get our deaths. We'll talk about the deaths now. So the first death obviously was the girl who got killed at the bridge, and then after that there's this one girl who's the daughter of the other mayor who's running, and she actually is, I think, the current mayor of the city. She's the one who's running again, but she is the current mayor running against her component, who was going to, try her to take the position from her.
Yeah.
And that girl gets killed in the theater, so the guy comes up behind her. He starts, she's in the theater, I think she works there, right?
Yeah, she works there, and she just cleaned up some glass.
Because...
Yeah, he sprays her with mace, and then she drops to the floor.
Well, yeah, so the killer comes up behind her after he starts up this if you've seen the trailer, there's like this ad in it that's like, they're like, let's all go to the movie. No.
Let's all go to the...
Whatever.
Lobby.
The lobby song.
Yeah.
And she goes in there, and like that song starts up. She's like, "What?" And then like the killer comes behind her, maces her, hits her in the kneecap really, really hard with a gavel. And then you find out that the gavel has a secret tool. It's a switchblade on the end of the gavel.
Yes.
The opposite end of the gavel. And so he has a knife, and he just slowly slits her neck, like slits her throat. And then we get our second kill, and that one was a little bit more brutal, which is nice. And then it kind of goes up from there, because then there is these two kids that are awful that keep on playing horrible pranks on other students, and the main girl.
Horrible.
And I was like, they're gonna die. I like call it, and I want them to die, but usually I was like, okay. And so they're in detention, and they think it's a good idea to have sex in the classroom. So the killer comes in there and sees them getting undressed and doing some things, and then he comes after them with a gavel and then like the knife, and just starts like swinging and killing the one guy. So the one guy gets killed in the classroom, and then the girl like runs out there half naked. She's like, I learned my lesson, and gets chased down by the killer to the bleachers and the what would you call that, like the gym. Yeah, the gym. And so she's in there, and she hides like in the bleachers, and then he comes after her, and then when she's in a subject, he stabs her in the forehead with the knife.
That was awesome.
And then after that, there's one of the killer gets stabbed, that gets caught in the classroom doing stuff by the main chick, by the main girl. I don't remember her name in this movie.
So yes, one killer.
One of the killers gets exposed, has a mask off, turns around, and then you see it's this one guy that's supposed to be your friend or whatever, and then he gets killed. After he's chasing her out of the building, and the dad of this main girl takes to defend her, takes a stake or something, like a log or something, and impales him with it and kills him.
Yeah. So they think that the killer is
dead.
And that everything's solved.
And then they find the body in the dumpster, which is something that the killer's still alive, but it's actually the body of one of the earlier victims anyhow.
The mayor's daughter.
It's the mayor's daughter, the girl who died in the theater.
I think we're going to do a part 2.
Yeah, we're going to do part 2. We'll continue with all this madness. There's so much to talk about.
Yes, so let's just stop right now.
Stop right now, and continue with us for part 2 on Founders Day.
Absolutely.
Like and follow for more.
And go vote.
Go vote and go watch this crazy movie.
Right. Support movie theaters.